Welcome, it's Gail here. In this video, I'm starting a new series about clip art. The great thing about creating your own clip art, you can change the colors within it, and you can do so many different projects depending on what you want to come up with. You can also move the points and give it a little bit of a different flair for each picture. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going up to New, and I'm going down to More to choose Google Drawings. And once we're here, you can title it what you want. Then I'm going to save it, or I'm actually going to move it. I don't have to save it, it's already saved. I'm going to move it so I can find it later over to my clip art folder. Now we're going to create the clip art. I'm going to keep this checkerboard pattern, which is my canvas. This is actually clear, so as long as I save it on a clear background, I will be able to use it many times over. To start the wolf, we're going to use the polygon tool only. I'm going to the line tool, and I'm clicking on the toggle next to it and coming down to the polyline tool. And since this is mostly made up of straight lines, of course you can make yours different. Even if I don't get this correct, as long as I have enough points there, I'll be able to move it and make any changes I need to later. So I'm going to start with the body right here. I'm going to start with this line here first. So it looks like it's kind of going at this angle here. Again, I'm not worried about getting it perfect. I'm going to make it large too, so that way I can change it if I need to later on. And then it looks like the ear goes up here a little bit. And then I'm looking to continue this line. I can use some guidelines later on if I want. This comes out at an angle right here. Nose comes up here. Maybe a little bit different angle. Nose, mouth. And I'm not too concerned about getting this perfect because I'm going to come back and change it a little bit. I'm just going to come out here. And then I'm going to start the leg, which goes mostly straight down. Again, I'm not too worried about this. I'm just getting the points. So that's the most important part, is figuring out the points. We can always change it a little bit later. And I'm thinking that the bottom of the chest there is a little thicker for the rib cage, and then it's coming back. Maybe it's because I have a Rottweiler. And I think I want to make this, I'm also looking at the negative space where you can see the moon behind. And I saw that that was quite a bit shorter, so I'm going to stop about right here. And then I'm going to come out for the knee, for the back leg, come down. And then it looks like I'm going to come back here. Now I don't want to cross over that line necessarily, so if I had to, I'd even come down here. Again, I'll fix this in a minute. And let's see, how far do we want to go up with the tail? So you can have some fun with this and stylize it any way you want. I am going to connect this right here, so that way I have this whole shape. And once I've done this, I'm actually going to change it to black right now by going to the fill color. And oh, you know what I like to do? I like to go to gradient, and I'm going to choose one of these center colors right here. Just gives it a little bit more, I don't know, it gives it a little bit more flair, and it's a little softer looking. So now I'm going to adjust some of my lines, and it's kind of fun. It looks kind of like it's turned in different directions, so I could kind of keep this one. Again, I can change these points several times to get the look that I want. I might keep this one even though it's got a smaller head than this one over here, just because it looks different. And I could take the same one and duplicate it again. I'll show you that in a minute. So I want to select this, but right now, if you see what I've done right here, I'm still in this polyline tool. So to get out of it, I'm going to click on the arrow to escape. And now I have my drawing there. I'm just going to make a couple adjustments by clicking on the wolf inside, double clicking. That came up. That's okay, there we go. But I did get that. And then I'm just going to play around with the base right here and see if I can kind of fix some of this up that I may want to look a little different. I think this one, I want to come in a little bit more there. And I think I'm also going to take this in. I kind of like to echo this line right here to make it more stylized. And I might bring this down just a tad bit, but if I wanted it facing, yeah, I'll bring it down like that. And this line right here maybe, make it a little bit bigger there. And let's see how that looks. I'm looking at this line right here. Now, just to show you that you could still change this and get a little bit of a different look, I'm going to move it over and I'm going to hit Command plus D or Control plus D. It's Command plus D on an Apple, it's Control plus D on other computers. I'm going to move this one over and let's just see if we can kind of change this one a little bit. And see if we get a little bit of a different look. So maybe you were going to create, you know, two different wolves and you want them to look a little bit different. I could also make it a little smaller too. And let's see, what do I want to do? Do I like that? This doesn't bother me being that straight right there. I think I'm going to take this one down a little bit right here. And maybe I'll bring this one back a little bit just to change it a little bit. And again, you can have some fun with this. Maybe I want to bring the nose up a little higher on this one. And I'm going to bring this chin up a little bit too. Keep this more straight. And I think I'm still going to bring this, I'm going to make this nose a little bit thicker right here too. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit and just take it up a little bit more right there. And it looks like I need to bring this chin up here a little bit too. Bring that out. And maybe bring this down a little bit more. So you can see that the head's already changing a little bit and you can have some fun with that. That's why it's cool to create your own art because you can change it up any way you like. And I think that's pretty good for this one. But anyway, you know, have fun. You can create other wolves and things like that. I got my wolf bark up here. And I think we're done with these for this video. So have a great day and I wish you the best. Bye-bye.